Xbox Game Pass. This service launched today, even though it was announced maybe a few weeks or months ago. And it's a Netflix-like service that for $9.99 gives you access on your Xbox One to over 100 Xbox One and Xbox 360 backwards compatible games. Right now it's only available for those with Xbox Live Gold, but on June 1st it'll be available for anyone with an Xbox Live account, free or otherwise. Now the whole crux of Game Pass is to give you the freedom and the ability to play these games whenever you want. And unlike PlayStation Now's service, which we'll get into in a little bit, you're allowed to download these games, so you're not streaming them like in PlayStation Now. So you're not dealing with lag, or if your internet's not working so great one night, you'll just be able to jump in and play these games, which I think is a great addition. They're launching with some pretty big titles like Halo 5 Guardians and NBA 2K16 and Saints Row 4 and BioShock Infinite, and there seems to be a good mix of AAA titles and indie titles, and they said that each month it's going to rotate out. There's going to be a few coming in, a few coming out, etc., but they're probably going to stay around that 100 game mark. Now with PlayStation Now, they offer over 450 titles, but the price is $19.99, and it's all streaming. And I've tried PlayStation Now, and it works pretty well. I mean, for super multiplayer competitive games and stuff, you can notice a little bit of lag, but if your internet is doing pretty well, it works very well and it looks great. And they're very interesting services, and especially with PlayStation Now, you're having it available even if you don't have a PS4 or PS3. Playing it on a TV without a game system is a pretty cool thing to bring in more gamers. But the Xbox One Game Pass is another initiative that Microsoft is doing to try and give power to the gamers. And not only does this Game Pass give you access to all these titles, if you like a game, you can purchase it for 20% off, which isn't a huge discount, but it's those little things that add up to make a very good system and a good subscription service. Now, personally, I don't know if this service is necessarily for gamers like me, because I've played a lot of the new games and I like to be on the forefront of everything that's coming out. And I don't go back as much as I would have liked to because of being married and having time and work and commitments. It's hard for me to kind of go back and do that. This service for people who may have not played a lot of these games or are new to the system gives you access to over 100 titles for $10 a month. And you can download as many as you like and try things that you've missed. And I think this is great for those gamers who are looking for something new and something fresh and a way to get into the Xbox environment. Now there is a 14-day trial, which I'm definitely going to do just to see how the system works and if the downloads are fast and if there's any other weird quirks. It's nice to be able to test out the system and see what it's like and what games. Maybe there's a game where I just forgot about and I'm like, oh my god, I would love to play this. And hey, maybe Microsoft will get $10 out of me. You never know. Now, we've been talking a lot about Microsoft and Sony with their subscription services, but the one of the big three that doesn't have that yet is our dear friend Nintendo. With the Nintendo Switch, the Virtual Console still has not launched. I think they're holding it back because they're coming out with a big plan and a big schedule to really knock this out of the park, at least I hope. Because we all know with Nintendo, they could just be scrambling and will trickle these games out like they have before. But I think if they came out with a Virtual Console subscription service where you paid $10, $20 a month to have access to all these old games, and maybe they rotate them in, maybe there's only 10 or 20 a month or something, I think that would still be enough to get people excited. And they mentioned once the online service comes aboard for the Switch, the official one, you can still play online now, there's going to be a game that you get every month that you subscribe to Nintendo's online service, and there's going to be new features like online multiplayer for older games and new features that will celebrate these titles. I just love the idea of them having some kind of exclusive club where you can join and you can be a part of a family. Either way, I hope at E3 the Virtual Console is announced and hopefully released, because I cannot wait to play Super Mario World and Link to the Past and Earthbound or Super Mario Sunshine or GameCube games that would look incredible on that screen, and being able to take them anywhere is just, oh, I cannot wait. So while a subscription service would be nice, the main moral of the story is that I just want Virtual Console. But to wrap it up, Xbox Game Pass is now available for those of you with an Xbox One and an Xbox Live Gold account. So go try it out. It's free. There's no obligations for 14 days. And you'll be able to try out 100 titles, which have some pretty heavy hitters in there, and being able to be a part of the conversation. So are you going to jump into Xbox Game Pass? Is it made for you? Let me know. And either way, I hope it works out. And there you have it. So if you want to be a part of the conversation, If you want to join in with the Gamers Advocate and with myself, Adam, I would love if you sent an email to adam@thegamersadvocate.com. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me at Adam Bankhurst, or follow the Gamers Advocate at Gamers Advocate. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Review us on iTunes. And become a part of the Gamers Advocate family. E3 is coming up in only a few weeks. And yes, I will be there, and there will be a ton of coverage. But there's going to be a lot of news breaking, so I'm excited for what these next few weeks are going to bring. We know on Friday we're going to be getting our first real look at Far Cry 5. I can't wait to discuss that and talk about it. I truly thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a great day and or night. Thank you.